It has come to my attention that nobody actually knows how to use SQ4R, despite it being one of the most helpful study methods you will ever use. Give me just 1 minute to explain how it works. And trust me when I tell you that you're going to want to save this video for later, because this study method will skyrocket your grades. SQ4R is an active recall based study method, standing for survey, question, read, recite, write, and review. For the purposes of the name, you're going to ignore the fact that write does not begin with an R. First thing you're going to do is to get whichever piece of text you're trying to revise. So it may be a chapter in a textbook, or it may be your own notes, or it may be your teacher's summary. You are going to very briefly skim this piece of work. So you're going to skim the headings. And while you're doing this, you're going to be generating questions. You're going to be asking yourself, oh, I've just seen that the heading of this page is plant cells. What is a plant cell? What do they look like? How are they different to animal cells? You are essentially just reminding yourself what this content is, what it's about, and then from your own memory, you are generating questions. Because remember, you have seen this information before. You'll recognize certain keywords. You'll write down all of these questions on a piece of paper, and then you are going to properly read the text and find the answers to these questions that you have generated for yourself. The next part of this study method is called recite. So you are trying to regurgitate this information and recall it from your own mind. This is where you blend in your other study methods. So at this point, you may decide to use the Feynman technique. So you close the textbook and you try to teach somebody else the content that you just reviewed. Maybe you want to try some blurting. You want to write down everything that you just learned in a huge mind map form. Maybe you want to do some flashcards on this content. Whatever it may be, you're going to recite this information. And then finally, review. You are going to review this content. Spaced repetition beats the Ebbinghaus forgetting curve. So, in order to remember things for the long term, to ingrain things into your long-term memory, you need to consistently review them. If you like this video and you found it helpful, be sure to save it for later and follow for more daily study tips.